Chrysler taking a step closer to avoiding a bankruptcy filing, reaching a deal with both the UAW and, more importantly, in this case, its bondholders, who are going to take about 30 cents on the dollar, which is a huge haircut, but not as bad as the original deal that was on the table. And it looks like they may avoid that bankruptcy filing after all.
They may. It sounds like Fiat has a role to play here. They got to figure out some deal, but definitely a big game of brinksmanship between the bondholders and Chrysler over the last few days. Now, bondholders appear to have caved, but we won't look at it that way.
Well, of course not. And also, I shouldn't minimize the role of the UAW here, because essentially, according to the Washington Post, they're swapping a $10 billion payment due to their pension fund in exchange for basically a 55% stake in the new Chrysler. And so the union, the workers are going to own the company in large part. The deal is going to leave Fiat with a 35% stake. The government and the lenders, Chrysler's bondholders, are going to share a 10% stake in the company. And so some people would say, the UAW, you're getting what you deserve. That you had a big role in taking Chrysler and GM to this point, and so now you own the company, and you're going to have an opportunity to make a go of it, assuming that all these deals can be done. Also, Daimler reaching a deal to unload the rest of its stake in Chrysler as of yesterday. So the stage is set here for them to do this.
And the UAW and the workers could actually do incredibly well here, because the situation is probably, knock on wood, not going to get much worse for the car companies than it is now.
Yeah.
So as long as they have made reasonable assumptions about building a profitable company from here, they should be doing this deal near the bottom. So hopefully, if things go well, the stock appreciates, they could end up doing incredibly well. Of course, they're rolling the dice completely, and I wonder what happens if, in fact, it disintegrates and we come back in a couple of years and they own this stock, but they have no retirement. Sounds to me like it's going to default right to the government.
Well, then the U.S. government, you would assume, would step in at that point, but
so in which case, then you've got this moral hazard thing where it's like, why not roll the dice? We're going to be covered anyway.
Well, I think there's probably a little bit of that going on here for sure, but yeah, I mean, we live in a moral hazard world. There's no doubt about it. And the question now becomes, does this set the stage for a similar type deal with GM's bondholders? Because that deal, they have another month to get it done. The Journal story laying out what the deal that's on the table now would look like was that current shareholders would own 1% of the company, so not such a great deal for them. Unsecured bondholders, 10%, the UAW, 39%, and the U.S. government, 50%. So again, the UAW would have a big stake and a say in what happens with GM. The bondholders are taking a big haircut there as well. The numbers are still to be determined. But with the Chrysler deal, you've set a standard of essentially 30 cents on the dollar.
And in the case of GM, the reaction was exactly the same as the initial reaction from Chrysler. The bondholders said, you've got to be kidding me.
Right.
This is a horrendous deal, and look how privileged the union is over us. We have the same claim, basically, and why are they getting so much more relative to us? So brinksmanship. It's obviously risk to the bondholders if it actually goes into bankruptcy, so the answer is probably somewhere in the middle. But my guess is that the government is going to have to cave a little bit here to get a buy-in from the bondholders.
Right, and we got another month and a few days to go before that. So the next 5 weeks, there's going to be a lot of stories in the press back and forth. The deal's on, the deal's off. GM's ready for bankruptcy. No, they're not.
And you notice even Fritz Henderson, new CEO of GM, is saying, oh, but bankruptcy's more likely now. Bondholders.
Yes, hello, yes. And you're going to take your chances with liquidation? We'll see what happens. But it's going to play out the same way the next 5 weeks.
That's right.